Alright lads, welcome to the game. Battlefield 2, Rise of the Witch King, 2 towers, not enough. And in this one we've got a 3 versus 3 on some obscure map that I think a few of us has played before, but I think it was against the computer. But in this one we decided to do it against each other. So we went random. I got dwarves starting out with the old classic here, the old dwarven rush. Here, my teammate, Harry, being men, I think only for the second time. Interesting. Yes, interesting there, Harry. Why build it all the way over here? Is that to sort of get it out of the way so nobody can find it on the way? If so, it's pretty good. The only problem is with that is that if you do actually want to sort of get troops to the front lines pretty quickly, they've got a lot further to go. Probably don't need an extra builder just yet. I think just the archery range and some barracks, I think that'll suit you fine. Over here we got Carl, and Carl was ANGMAR for the very first time. Let me repeat that. Carl was ANGMAR for the very first time. So he was talking to me and Harry over the Discord and sort of saying, what the hell is this, what the hell is that, and we were doing our best to be able to give some form of instructions. I only know a little bit about ANGMAR, but here he is off to go and getting in. So over here our opponents are Jackson as men, and Jackson is very well versed in being men. He knows all about it. So we have here his opposition Carl has no clue versus Jackson, who has the clues coming out of his ear roll. So I'll let that fester in your mind for just a moment there, Jackson. And then over here we have Vaz, and I think Vaz has also got the same issue where he is ANGMAR 2 for the very first time. Jackson is with him, and Jackson is certainly a pro at ANGMAR. He certainly knows more about it than I bloody do. And down here we have Ryan as men. So quite a few of us know what we're doing, and the battlers joined already here. Harry's he's going to do it. He's going to do it. Yeah, he does it. I think that was me. That was me telling him down there to blow the bloody horn. And we've got Bloin here. We've done the old heal. But Vaz is being a good teammate here, and he's getting these guys involved. You need these guys involved here. There's quite a lot of troops here from Vaz and Ryan here to be able to counter, I think. But we have got the heroes, and that might be the difference. Over here, a few bit of back and forth flirting between these two teams, and he's bringing in his little battle builder here. He wants to get that tower up. He wants to get that tower up, and you can't let Jackson get his tower up. And he's gone too far away there, I think, in my opinion. Carl needs to get that thing out as quick as possible. Boldar, what's his name? Yep, Boldar is here. And these guys have done pretty damn well. And him giving the leadership at level 1 is really dangerous here. And they are doing very well. And he was able to win this one quite comfortably. Right, so we managed to build this here, and managed to get this going here as well. So we're just gonna sort of build back a little bit, but oh, when he manages to take it out, he didn't get the builder though, but it's just enough. It's just enough. Will he take Boromir? Is he gonna go? Jackson doesn't want this. Oh, he's done the heal. He's done the heal just to get him out of there. Oh, and he's doing his little tricks as well to be able to get him out of there, but he's got to be careful, and Jackson sees the danger and doesn't lose his builder. And that is good pro play from both here. And it looks like Ryan and Vaz are making an incursion here, but the horn is blown. The horn is blown. And there's plenty of troops here. We are ready for it. I think that in the previous assault here that me and Harry did, I think Vaz came to Ryan's aid pretty damn well here. Gondor soldiers are helpful. They are helpful. But I think that's the thing I realise here, is that I do need some bloody archers. And it looks like with the assistance of these rangers from Harry here, it looks like there's a small incursion going on. Harry, don't get these guys too close. Oh, he almost bit the bullet. He almost bit the bullet there, but Carl got him out at the right time, and Carl's playing like a fucking pro in this game. And Jackson is in trouble, and Jackson is thinking to himself, since when does Carl know how to play as ANGMAR? And I will say since 5 minutes and 59 seconds ago. And that will sting Jackson, sting him like a bee, that's what it'll do. Right, and he got that builder in the end as well. Jackson was probably thinking he needs to win it on this side, and I would have agreed. I would have agreed there. I think this was, Jackson needed to turn it on this side, and Harry's assisting as well. Jackson needed to win on this side against Carl here to put pressure, because there's a bit of a lull in the fighting here. Got slowly coming out with Menadale, and more troops coming out here. But Carl doesn't need any help. He's doing alright here. These thralls are just giving Jackson the fucking shits he is. As you can see here, there's just too many of them. Too many of them to deal with. And Jackson, it looks like Jackson is calling for assistance from Vaz. Vaz is having to come over and help Jackson with what Carl's doing over here. This is brilliant play, getting out these pikeys. It's just never-ending thralls being sent out. That's all he's got, nothing else. Nothing else at all. I remember me and Harry talking constantly, saying, oh, do you want any heals, do you want any help or anything like that, and Carl was quite comfortable saying, no, I'm fine. But yeah, he's got the old boiling oil, and he's doing the rebuild. This is extremely defensive from Jackson. He's got the bloody boiling oil casks and the rebuild. Jackson knows he's in destination fucked already. And there's a big force here gathering between myself and Harry, and we were going to get stuck in. We got Menadale here, and we're just waiting for some archers to go straight in there. And it looks like Ryan is in defensive mode as well. I think he was a bit late with the towers. I think, Ryan, if you had a few towers here with some rangers in, that might have stopped everything. But Carl has really won it over here. This is a big bloody move right here. And I think Jackson is on his arse. And he's already building a fucking barracks in Vaz's base. Repeat, a barracks is being built in Vaz's base. Jackson is desperate. He stinks of it. But he's got to have that barracks boarding. Oh yeah, that is effective. That is very effective. But it is extremely defensive. That's a lot of money to get the boiling oil. A lot of money. There's nothing he can build on this side. And battle is joined on this side, and we are making a big push. And there's not really much they can do about it. And let's see now. I think I never usually build demolishers, but I just thought this is a really quick game, and I don't really have much money, so I need this. I need the demolisher. And Vaz is over here attempting to stop Carl's insertion. And it looks as though I think Baz has come to Jackson's rescue here. He's got the archers, the Dark Rangers. And I wonder if Baz continued to support Jackson here, whether Jackson might actually have gotten back into this game here. There's a bit of a fight here. I don't think he's got enough, and he's being summoned over here from what's happening. I'm already assaulting over here. Nice arrow volley right here. This is a good arrow volley. I've got my Menadale. He's got his rangers, so we're pinging the troops as much as possible, but I don't go for the fortress, I go for the barracks. I need to get that barracks. And there's a demolisher on the way. And Carl is over here. There seems to be a bit of a lull over here. Carl's turning back just a little bit because there's a major assault going over here, and Vaz is doing his best to be able to stop the attack going on over here, but it is it's a bit difficult here. I've got my archers here just to shoot anything that comes out. These guys get murdered the moment they come out, and that's how you do it. Stick the archers in front of this unit, and that'll be done. It's a bit late for the towers, I think. Barracks is already gone. This one's next. And the demolisher's coming in just to piss on the parade. Oh, yes, I remember that. Yeah, so Carl was mentioning what building actually creates the siege. What building creates the siege? I mean, if you can imagine such a thing. But Jackson is in the process of losing to somebody who didn't know which building created siege. There you go. Sleep well tonight, Jackson. Sleep well. Right. How much does this demolisher do? Considerable. And he's already doing the rebuild. It's a good thing that Gondor in this version actually has it. And it looks like he's got the right sort of units. And he's using ANGMAR here to be able to do it. Oh, he's done the bloody horn just at the right time to stop these snow trolls. But there's another demolisher. There's another one just to make sure. And Ryan is out of the game. There is sweet fuck all he could have done. If one demolisher don't do it, two will. And that is it. And just enough was done. There's still a lot of Jackson and Vaz were desperate here to be able to get keep Ryan in the game. But it looks like Harry's supporting Carl over here. And sorry, Carl didn't manage to get that, but the fortress of Jackson is gone. The Rangers of Harry doing great there, like keeping up and making sure that no troops give them any jip. But I think the damage is done here. Ryan out the game, Jackson on his way out, on his arse. I don't know where my demolisher's going. I think I'm just sort of sitting back and just regrouping, I think. Regrouping. This is great play here. It was just it was sort of an assault that started from Jackson, but then a counter-attack from Carl, mixed with an attack by myself and a couple of platoons of Harry's on Ryan and Vaz there. And they did manage to win that first battle, but they came back and counter-attacked, and we eliminated their counter-attack. And then I think after that, it got very quiet. We built back, counter-attacked them again, and then that was the one that sort of swung it. So I think if you are going to play it defensive, you need some towers with some rangers in, that's for sure. But yeah, building up another force here. I should have been attacking here a bit earlier, I think. I shouldn't have been waiting for so long. I think move in now, but I should have been in a bit sooner. And you can see the swathes of yellow all over the map here. And Carl's bringing in these big guns here. Range damage 500, not too shabby on the fortress. Not terrific amounts of damage. I do a meteor shower to try and loosen it up a bit. And to be fair, the meteor shower actually did quite a bit. Help loosen that fucker up a bit. Okay, moving my troops in here. I don't think they were really needed, to be fair. I think they were doing fine without me. But yeah, Carl playing terrifically as ANGMAR. 3 trebs now. What are they called? What are they called? Troll stone throwers. That's out of the game. That's hardly surprising. You know, if you're a new faction or that sort of thing. But yeah, Carl experimenting here with the 15 power point, which is summon these mountain giants, which is bloody helpful. Rogash, still level 1, just pissing about. Does this faction favour ANGMAR? Who knows? Right, Jackson out the game. My force rejoined the battle, a bit too late, but hi-ho. Very little the Baz can do here, obviously, but bloody great play. Interesting how it really could have changed there. I think the fight between Carl and Jackson, I think, was the pivotal point. Carl was able to push back. I'm not sure what Jackson was expecting from that side. I mean, it got a bit quiet over there on my side. I was able to attack and get Ryan out the game, but that was still about 10 minutes into the game. But it seemed to have moved so damn quickly. Less than 15 minutes was the game, and yeah, there was hardly any space to be able to get any real cash or anything like that. So maybe a replay again sometime, lads.